welcome back, everybody, to Visit Pikeville Now. I'm once again joined by my lovely friend over here, Jill Dotson, who wears entirely too many hats. I've been with her for 5 minutes now, and I'm ready for a nap. She's so busy all the time. There's so much stuff going on. So, Jill, welcome back to Visit Pikeville Now.
Hey.
Let's talk about what's going on. There's a lot of believe it or not, I've got a lot of questions for you. So let's talk about what's going on, and then I'm going to pepper you with questions.
No, we didn't talk about those questions beforehand.
I know.
I'm a little nervous about that.
Well, don't be caught off guard. It's not like I'm going to ask you anything personal or anything goofy like that. It's just stuff about what's going on in the city and some stuff that happened. And you know me, I'm a nice professional guy who doesn't curse too much. Yes, that's the problem. So what's going on? What's on your mind today?
So we have now entered the BER months, and the BER months are an incredibly busy time for us in the city of Pikeville. Tourism, Main Street, Arena, everything imaginable happens to me, I think, in the BER months. So, September is here. The cooler weather is here. So we're really excited for the fall season. And this week, as a matter of fact, we will have our first festival of the season, which will be the Music, Moonshine, and Makers Festival. That'll be this Friday and Saturday, the 19th and 20th in downtown Pikeville. Starts 11 o'clock on Friday and goes until around 7 o'clock.
So wait a minute. Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning, we're going to have moonshine on the streets of Pikeville.
We are. So
how do you...
that I will see you there.
How do you expect people to get any work done?
Well, I think they'll be happy. You know, if they want to choose to partake or their offices or businesses allow them to, then I think they'll be great employees that day.
So, you know, I have this whole theory about third world countries and these people that are just crazy and then have all these things going on. I think if they all would drink more liquor and have liquor at 11 o'clock in the morning, we would have less problems in the world.
And take naps in the afternoon.
Yes,
like 15-minute power naps.
Exactly.
I think that'd be great.
You mentioned something really cool. You call them the BER months. Now, I want to make a clarification. BER as in BER, not BURR, because BER, BURR is cold.
No, the BER, BER.
Which are happy, good
they are
months. And it's a great time to get out because the summer's over, the heat from hell is done, and now we're getting into great colors on the trees and all kind of things are happening. So I want to make that clarification.
It is the BER month, September through December. So everything great. I think it's my favorite time of year, but so many people enjoy the fall months of the year. And for me, there's no place that you will see to me than the beautiful trees in Eastern Kentucky. All the way from Ashland to the Virginia state line. US 23 is just peppered already with dots of color. And here in Pikeville, we have beautiful mountains. Obviously, we have the Break Center State Park that we share with Virginia. And it is the most glorious place to visit all the way through, second week of November. So there's so many things to do. But this weekend we start with the Moonshine Festival. Great lineup of events going on. Vendors, food trucks, moonshine distilleries on Main Street Friday and Saturday. We have a wonderful quilt show at the Appalachian Center for the Arts called Quiltin in the Mountains. And we really love to showcase that Appalachian craft so much at the quilt show. We're right now we're still taking submissions for that. So that's going to be at the Appalachian Center for the Arts. Music on the Mountaintop Media Stage Friday and Saturday. And then, of course, Saturday night, Travis Tritt comes to town. So we're really excited about that.
All right. So Travis Tritt. So we have this. So he's culminating this whole event on Saturday night. So Friday at 11 o'clock, we're going to have food trucks and vendors and crafts and all kind of stuff. And people can come downtown. Plenty of parking at the parking garage. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that Main Street's going to be, or Main Street's going to be, hammered off so that people can walk around and enjoy the fun and the food and have a cocktail and walk around and see the music, listen to music and see all the crafts and shop if they want to shop. And you mentioned something at the theater. I heard that the play Clue is going on.
It is.
And I've heard fabulous things about that, which is another part of what Pikeville does. It's another part of our culture, our diversity, and how we bring great things to the mountains because it's first class operation out there.
Yeah.
And so the Clue play is coming on, and I'm hearing great things about that. What have you heard?
So Clue is going to be a lot of fun this year. Shannon and her team at the Appalachian Center for the Arts are doing a phenomenal job. As a matter of fact, right now, They have a scavenger hunt going on in our downtown area where you can go to the website, Facebook page, or whatever, or to the theater itself and pick up the clue map. And then you visit different locations downtown that have the clue signs, and then you redeem them. So that's a lot of fun. Then, like that weekend for Moonshine Festival, we also have a comedian that's coming in on Friday night. So we have the quilt show, a comedian, we have the clue scavenger hunt going on at the moment. So that's a lot of fun. And then also on Saturday morning, PMC is having their Colors of Courage 5K that had to be postponed.
Right.
So that's going to be the morning on Saturday, the 20th. So you will be running through Main Street, through the vendors, taking, I believe it's a left onto Division Street, and then doing the regular 5K route. So that was kind of an added bonus when it got canceled. Previously, we were able to reschedule it for this, for the 20th. So that's just one more component of the festival that we're excited about this year.
Will the Moonshine trucks be open during the 5K run?
I don't think they'll be open that early, but, you know,
Stranger things have happened.
when you finish the race, maybe they will be, depending on how long you take.
That's exactly right. So that's a weekend chock full of stuff going on this coming weekend. Travis Tritt is going to be there, and I saw a billboard the other day, or I saw something that Josh put out, said, "Show us your Tritt tickets," or something goofy like that. And I'm like, Josh, what are you thinking about? But anyway, it's to show us your Travis Tritt tickets.
Yeah.
Because they want that they're doing some kind of emotional.
APT.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And tickets are still available too, by the way.
exactly.
If you've never seen, I'm a huge Travis Tritt fan, and everybody in the offices right now are like, I can't believe that you love Travis Tritt. Well, I have loved him since I was a child, so I'm super excited.
What, 4
I
years ago?
missed 4 or 5 opportunities of seeing him, but I will be in town for the 20th, and I will be attending. So we're excited. Tickets are still available. He is an incredible vocalist and artist, and really going to be a great time.
Yeah, he's one of those legendary country musicians who just has done great things. So I think that's going to be. This sounds like a fantastic weekend. So switching gears, we've got a lot of things going on here in town. There was 2 brand new businesses that opened up, but we just did some stuff in the Appalachian News Express. We had a feature. We had the tanning and laundromat that's down there on Hamley Boulevard. And we had Sweet Cakes, which
Sweet Oaks.
Sweet Oaks
Yeah.
over by the Food City
Right.
by the Commons. What do you know about those? All I know is that the guy Philip, who runs the tanning and laundromat, he's all excited about it. He's a great community partner. Just the folks at Sweet Oaks, was trying to get something in there the other day, and the line was all. I'm like, I just got back from Lexington. I tried to get a pizza at Goodfellas, and the line was all the way around. I come back, I can't get a donut. So that's good.
Somebody's trying to tell you something. Number one.
You be
Secondly,
quiet.
that you need to get there earlier. So yeah, let's talk about the laundry facility first. So Philip Carter is tremendous. He is so excited about the new facility that he has and some plans that he has for the future. What I love about the laundry den is that it really fills a need that we have, especially with our college students and our professional students that are in town. You know, a lot of them live in dorms. They don't have washers and dryers inside their dorm rooms. A lot of them may be in apartments or places that they have communal laundry facilities, or they don't have it at all. So what a wonderful opportunity it is to be able to go there, do your laundry. They have the commercial laundry washers and dryers, and they have the regular ones. Or what I love is that they have a drop-off service where you can take it, drop it off. They'll do it for you, and you come back and pick it up. I mean, I want to do that myself. And I have a laundry facility in my house. I mean, I think what a wonderful opportunity. Or if you have, comforters and quilts and larger things like that really maybe your home unit can't, hold.
Go down there. You can either drop it off, or you could do it yourself.
So they're wonderful partners, going to be continual great partners, and have some other things in the works with him. So we're really excited to have them as a new business in the city limits. And then Sweet Oaks Bakery has an incredible following. I followed Sweet Oaks for a while now, and when I heard they were coming to town, I was like, "Are you serious? This is going to be a great option to have, especially in that area of town." So they are just hitting the ground running. It's a beautiful facility. They're stocked every morning early on with all kinds of great sweets and coffees that you can order. And if you go by there 8 o'clock at night, they're still packed. So good for them. We're happy to have them. And no doubt will be a great community partner.
Exactly. And I think that'll be good. And when I finally can get in there without having to wait, as long as it normally takes, then that'd be great. So one of the other things you mentioned about the laundromat, and I hate to dwell on this thing, but when the gaming company opens up, can you imagine how that's going to work? Because you can go to the gaming company, play your games, do that, drop your laundry off, and get that stuff. But when you're done, you pick your laundry up, you go back and do that. Or you could drop your laundry off, get a tan while you're there because it's right next
Do
door.
it all. Yep.
So Philip did a great job. I'm really happy for them. Another thing that happened recently is Part Family Boulevard, and I think it's Lorraine Street over there, got shut down. That got resurfaced, and I see we've got bicycle paths in there.
Yeah.
Thank you, whoever's brilliant idea that was to put bicycle paths, because if I see one more person driving on Hamley Boulevard
In the middle.
on the middle of the road or on the side of the road that you can't see, where are all? No wonder why we have so many lawyers in town, because people are getting run over by bicycles or getting their run over because they're jogging or cycling. So thank you for doing that, because that is really, and that just shows that the city took heed to the communication that was done a while ago about what the needs were. So am I going to expect to see more bicycle paths?
So part of our comprehensive plan, the most recent one that we have, understands the need for physical fitness, trails, paths, what have you, in cities. So the bike paths are great. Bike lanes, if you will, are a great addition. Hopefully that will encourage people to use them effectively. Also, we have a large running community, walking community, biking community also. So I think you're going to see more improvements made to accommodate those folks that are really involved in fitness and just recreation and who just really want to get out and enjoy the city. It's literally a marathon. And when I say that, it's kind of cliche, but it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So when you have these things that are put into place, it takes time to plan. It takes, a lot of engineering, a lot of planning, a lot of skilled individuals to make that happen. So we're doing our best to accommodate everybody. And hopefully, I know not everybody is going to be pleased with everything that is done, but just knowing that it's all with the good intent of making our community a better, more vibrant, livable place is what the end goal is.
Sure, and I think that when the city did a part of the comprehensive plan, which I saw and was actually part of, it's not like you have to be a marathon runner or a bicycle, cyclist that does the Swiss Alps. If you just want to do a casual thing or a casual walk or a casual jog, or just take your dog to walk around some tracks there, these walking tracks and bicycle paths are for everybody, from beginners and just people who just want to get out. So you don't have to be one of those hardcore barbell muscle people that want to do that. But
and since we last spoke, we had our triathlon.
Yeah,
it was in town. So
I didn't participate.
You did not make it. I
was going to swim, but I forgot my shorts, and I didn't think it would be nice to
That
go
would
into
have been tragic.
Yes.
But it was really, we had over 40 runners, bikers, and swimmers, and you didn't have to do all three components. But the goal for that is not to have like the one. I mean, everybody wants to win a race, right? But I think the win in that is that our trails are being used by people that are not from Eastern Kentucky. We had so many that were not Pike County, Pikeville, or even Eastern Kentucky residents participate. Our bike trails, biking through downtown, swimming, running, the YMCA was used. So that just gives even more light to the need that we have for these type of paths. And, I mentioned the burr months earlier. So fall foliage at this time of year, for people that are lucky enough to have it, brings in an enormous amount of tourism dollars to communities who are blessed to have mountains and who are blessed to have foliage. They come to see the foliage, they come to walk the trails, they just drive through town, go to the Overlook or where have you, but then they shop, they eat, they plan a long weekend. So that's why I think that having a lot of these components in this last quarter of the year or last 4 months of the year is so important for us, because it's where we can capitalize not on something that we've created necessarily, but something that's God given.
Sure, and the other thing is that if people come here and they visit, they look at what's going on and they enjoy the area, which 99.9% of the people will, they may say, "Hey, well, let's do spring break back in Pike County or Pikeville and see what's going on," or let's take a 4-day weekend and do this, or let's go play golf at one of the golf courses. Let's stay downtown or visit some of the restaurants or do some of the things that we've got going on there. So one of the other thing that we've got going on, speaking of roads being done, is the Town Mountain Road project, and I think that we're going to get that off the ground pretty quickly. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping to see more information on that, and I'm hoping that this whole thing comes through, because that's going to be a huge opportunity for us for having a safer road to get into the downtown area, and then also have it a little bit more easily accessible.
Well, I think what it does is if you see places, and I'll use Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg as an example, not that we ever want to become anything like that, because that's different. But I think what it does is, US 23 is such a heavily traveled road, 35,000 plus cars a day cross that intersection at Walmart. But the Town Mountain Road project gives us, like you said, another opportunity to maybe utilize a back way into town and out of town, and just really kind of make sure that, like you said, the road is safer, it's wider, and it's going to be really impactful for our downtown and all of the things that we have going on.
So, we talk about all the stuff that's happening and all the progress that the city of Pikeville has gone through. I'm the publisher of several newspapers. One is in Perry County, and I sat in a fiscal court meeting about a year or 2 years ago, and they were talking about at their fiscal court about all the things that they've got going on and all the building that they're happening. And some person stood up and she says, "I don't know what y'all are doing here, but why are you trying to turn this into Pikeville?" And Scott Alexander, the judge executive, says, "Why wouldn't we want to turn Perry County and Hazard into Pikeville? Look at the prosperity that they're getting. Look at what the runoff we're getting from them. So our people are going there, and if we help them and they help us, why wouldn't we all be in the same boat together?" And I thought that was a very unique and neat concept, not only because of the fact that they are trying to emulate what's happening in Pikeville, but they are appreciative and know the value that what Pikeville has done helps not only Pikeville, but Prestonsburg, Whitesburg, Paintsville, Hazard, Knott County, all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
so I think that's a really good thing, and keep up the good work. What other events do we have coming up that are going on? I just spit all over my desk here, so I'm sorry if you saw me spit. I didn't mean to do it on purpose. I had a big lunch today. I'm sorry. So, what other events are coming up?
Yeah, so obviously, like I said, Moonshine Festival is this weekend, kickoff kind of for the fall season. I know a lot of other communities around Eastern Kentucky are having their fall events, so we try to hit as many as those as we can, because obviously I'm from Johnson County originally, and Apple Festival's in October, so that's a lot of fun. But coming up, October is busy. We will have, obviously, Trick or Treat is there. We'll have Nightmare on Main, which is scheduled. We'll have Paint Bite Full Pink, which is a huge run.
Very nice.
Then in November, we really gear up, because, November is Christmas. So really kind of October is Christmas in a way, but we got to get through Halloween first. So then we'll have, with our Main Street program, Shot Small Saturday, we'll have our tree lighting. Winterfest will open the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And then we go into December with another girls' night out, the Christmas parade, Clue, Annie, concerts, Winterfest, Christmas,
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, so just a lot of great things.
Right.
And I'm excited that we'll be able to update everyone here. But as always, follow our Facebook pages, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, website, call us. News Express, why not?
That's right.
So, yeah, we're really excited about the fall season.
Well, Jill, once again, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming down here and explaining to us and everybody else what's going on here. So thank you for all you do for the city. Thank you for what we've got going on here, making this place a beautiful place. Folks, come visit Pikeville, and do it now, because it's really a lot of fun. There's lots of restaurants, hotels. If for nothing, come next Friday and Saturday and drink some bourbon. It's going to be great bourbon from local distilleries.
Yeah.
You can walk around. Actually, you can even walk around with a little bourbon cup in the district and then you could shop and have fun, listen to music, and just enjoy like you're in a major market. But when you walk outside that area, you know that you're going to be in a very safe environment, very clean, very friendly, very happy. So this wraps up our next episode, or current episode of Visit Pikeville Now. See you in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
Jill, once again, thank you again for your time.
Thanks, sir.
Have a good day.